Okay, I know it's been a while, but today I'm going to make some bean and bacon soup. Okay, so what you have bacon, which I pre-cooked already. I did it this morning, drained it, and I chopped it up. You have onions. You have about one medium onion. This is medium to large. I like a lot of onion. You have a bunch of carrots. I usually eyeball it, and I like to buy these ones that are already shredded, and then I chop them a little bit. It makes it a lot easier. About three cloves of garlic. 3 cloves of garlic. Got some celery. I'm going to do about 3-4 sticks. I have to clean it up a little bit. You got 8 cups of broth. Now what I did with this broth is I just made it in the coffee maker. So there it goes. 3 cans of Bush's beans. The Great Northern beans. 3 cans. Drained. You got to have tomato sauce. 8 ounces tomato sauce. So anyways, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to start doing some celery and carrots, and everything else is chopped. So I just started everything, and I love garlic. And this is what I do. I just chop the hell out of it, and then I smush it a little bit. But I'm going to throw it in with the onions, and then I'm going to cook it. Get aromatic. I'm going to pause this for a minute because I'm going to end up having to go wash the celery because I had to run to the store really fast to get celery because I didn't have any. If you notice in the background there, I can't tell if you can see, but there's a blender. Part of this calls for some of it to be blended, and it turns out pretty good. It makes it a little smoother instead of chunky beans. Yeah, so I'm gonna end up doing that. So okay, now smush these a little bit. Smush them, chop them, chop. I'm not no professional cook. No professional cook here. I like to smush them. Then I'm gonna put them with the onions. Actually, I got one on my finger. We're gonna do with the onions, and when I cook them up, I'll do that. Do a bunch of this. I'm gonna chop them a little bit extra. These shoestring ones, I like to buy them. They say about 3-4 carats worth of these. And pretty much, it's about 3 or 4 carats. One time I do shredded, and it turned out to be roughly this much. I'm gonna go a little shy. Just chop. Some of this will be blended. I'm just doing a quick chop. Nothing special. This is homemade stuff. You want it a little bit rustic. I'll just buy these for these. They're a little bit more expensive, but that's what I do. Makes it a lot cheaper. So I'm gonna put these in with the onions and carrots. Onions and garlic, I mean. And then I'm going to pause you for just a second because I am going to go wash the celery. Alright, I'm back. I got done washing. Oop, wrong burner. Okay, I washed the celery. Now I'm going to chop it up a little bit. I'm going to heat up the stove, and I didn't save any bacon grease because I made the bacon this morning. I cooked the bacon in the oven, and so I didn't save any grease. So what I did is I did 1 tablespoon of butter, and I did 1 and some olive oil, and I mixed them together. So I'm heating it up so you can cook this stuff up here. And okay, well, I'll get back to you. I'm going to chop up the celery and get back to you. Alright, everything's chopped up. I'm going to put it in the pot. The grease, oil and stuff has been heating up pretty good. So I'm going to put everything in the pot. I'll let it cook around for about 5 minutes, I guess. what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do, hell, I don't know what I'm going to do, but here we go. I'm going to put this stuff around. For 5 minutes. And I'll be back. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. Stuff is getting a little translucent and stuff. It's looking pretty good. Woo! That's bright. There you go. And so what I'm going to do, here's my coffee pot. 4 cups. 4 cups. 4 cups of doggone chicken broth. And the beans, it says. And the beans. So this is 3 cans of beans. 3 15-ounce cans, I believe, of beans. Great Northern beans. Okay, it says come on, bring it to a boil. About 5 minutes. Bring it to a boil for about 5 minutes. It says season with salt and pepper, so even without tasting, I like a little bit of salt and pepper. So in this season, and this is actually sea salt, what we get in the shaker. We do have Himalayan pink, which I think we're running short of, is why I'm not using it. And pepper. Now I'm going to let this come to a boil. And so it takes a little bit, but let it come to a boil, and then I'm going to take half of it and put it in the blender. I'll put the camera up a little bit, and I'll move the pot, and we'll see it. So I'm going to let it boil. Here's what it looks like with everything, and we'll go from there. Okay, now I'm going to have the bacon. I'm going to add it all. Don't need no garnish, got bacon in it. I love bacon, but I'm not going to play garnishment. Okay, and then just let it go like that, just for a minute or two. Well, here we go. It says take half and blend it. So this is what I'm going to do. Where are you at? Where are you at? That way it's fun around here. Where the hell are you? Well, you know what? I just got the big spoons that I got prepared. I'm just going to put about half of it into my trusty, dusty blender. This is not a Vitamix or anything, but when I went shopping for it, I couldn't afford a Vitamix. I got this one for a pretty good price, which I kind of like. After doing some research, I don't need all that stuff the Vitamix does. Here I'm going to take a cup and try to get some fluid. Man, you can smell it already. And there's going to be some tomato sauce in there in a minute. I'm going to get some of this liquid. Hell with it. I'll just do a little more than half. It's not a big deal. Alright, here we go. That sucker's boiling now. Let me turn it down while I blend this stuff up. I don't know, can you see the blender? It's a nice one. It's Nutramax it's called. So I'm going to blend this up. I want to put whoa, that's so hot. Let me get this thing on there. Alright, here we go. That should do it. See what the consistency looks like. Oh yeah, it looks like baby food. Can you see? Okay, I'm going to dump that in there. Oh, get all that yummy goodness out of there. Oh yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Alright. Then I'm going to put in 8 ounces of tomato. Alright. And I'm going to bring it, stir it up a little bit. And I'm going to bring it to a boil again and then let it simmer. So, got to turn it up a little bit. Kind of hard to bring it to blow in front of him. Okay, but this is what it looks like. Alright. Be right back. Alright, everything seems to be all done. It's been simmering. Looks good in the pot. Can you see it? There you go. I'm going to put some in a bowl. But it's all pretty good stuff. And then what I do at the very end is I will put just a dab of sour cream on the top. But this is nice hot. I'm going to have to let it cool down just. But here you go. A little bit of that stuff right there. It's going to be good. Thank you for watching.